What's up, everyone? This is Bill with BLR Tuning. Today we are down here at the shop. We have this immaculate 2022 Indian Chief bobber. Okay, this is the ABS model with the 111 motor. So this bike's got quite a bit of work done. We're installing some parts today, power commander, getting the tune right. But what this video is about, what I want to show you is how to remove the gas tank. So it's a little bit of a challenge on these bikes, not too hard, but there's not a lot of information out there showing it on video. So keep this video short, just want to cover this removing the gas tank part of it for you. So first part, going to be remove the seat. It's usually an Allen head bolt back there on the back, on the fender. Okay, then you would lift up, slide backward. So lift up in the back, slide back. And then we come over to the gas tank. You're gonna need to go up to the front. It is easiest to turn the handlebars the opposite direction that you're working on. You're gonna find two 10mm bolts. And those bolts are gonna go right up in here. So where my finger is, you can kind of see this little bracket that's hanging down. It goes up like this, okay? So obviously I already have them removed. I'm just showing you what the bracket does. The bracket's just hanging there. So once you get this removed, there'll be another one on the other side, so they are literally like right here. Then this bracket will flop down once you get these two 10mm bolts out. Once you have those two 10mm bolts out in the front, set those aside. You're gonna lift up in the back and slide the tank back a little bit. Okay, you're gonna need to lift it up. So have someone help you, or just make sure you got a good grip on the tank so it don't flip over off the other side. But once you lift it up, you'll have room right under here where my finger is. Okay, see if we can see it. Not hard to see, but you see this hose right here, this breather is just slid onto a nipple that's right here. So you'll see this breather line. You need to push that breather line off. It's a metal nipple. You're not going to break it. Push that off, okay? Then you come over here to this guy. This is your fuel line. You can undo the fuel line there. It's easier to do it there than it is up inside the tank on the side. It's on the right-hand side. But with Indian Polaris, you have this style. Newer ones have this style of connector. It's a quick connector. You just squeeze these two gray pieces. As you slide it outward, you'll feel it release, then slide it all the way off. To put it back on, simply line it up and push it back on. So that is the nipple where the fuel line's coming off of. It'll drip a little bit, not a lot. So even if you have a full tank, you could still get this done, okay? Then you have the electrical connection. The electrical connection goes right here, okay? So it's gonna go like this. So the fuel line goes on. You see how the electrical line is ran right up here. A little further up towards the front of the tank is that electrical connection. The squeeze tab on this electrical connection, it's a very weird thing that Indian did here. Instead of having that squeeze tab on the bottom, it's up on the top. So you really got to get your hands up there and squeeze this while you're pulling outward. While you're pulling out on the plug, you're pulling the plug in towards the frame. But that's the squeeze tab. It releases pretty easily, but I mean, you can do it with your hands. You don't really need to use any tools to do that part. But that's what you got to do. And now the tank is ready to come off. So let me lift it up off here and set it over on the bench for you. So when you lift it up off of here, you're going to be lifting up and back. Then once you have everything disconnected, you're going to lift it up, walk it backward away from these. Then you can lift it straight up off of the bike. So now without the tank on, here's those connections I was talking about. This is your electrical connection. Your fuel line goes here, coming off of the tank, and then that little breather. Okay, that little breather is right there. It's like a hard line that they've clamped a rubber elbow onto. Okay, so let's go over to the tank. Okay, so here at the tank, you can see we have it upside down, so this would actually be the right side if you're sitting on the bike. And you can see what I'm talking about. Here's that metal nipple that breather slides over. Here is our fuel line. You can see it's kind of curled up. And then there is our electrical connection inside of here, right there. Okay, so that is how it all comes unconnected. And here's those pieces we were talking about. To get them out, they just slide up like this. But when you put them back on the bike, you got to make sure that they are hanging down but facing forward. And you can see how they operate. They close down over those front little nubs while this is being locked in back here. So this is designed to lift up and pull back once these bolts are out. Make sense? Anyway, we're going to keep on tearing this thing down and working on it. I hope this video helps somebody out. I just want to show you how to remove the fuel tank on the 2022 Indian Chief Bobber. Like I said, this is the ABS model with the 111 motor. This, if your bike has this frame and it doesn't have the tank bolted right here, so on the bigger bagger models, you'll see it's mounted a little bit differently. So all you need to do is look in the front, and if you see those two 10mm bolts, it has metal straps that come down. That is how you remove the tank on those models, okay? Obviously, this will work with other models. This is a very common frame that they use. Anyway, I'm Bill with BLR Tuning. I hope this helps somebody out. Okay, that's a wrap on the Indian. We got the laptop plugged in. Bike is tuned and ripping. These short exhausts are rowdy. This is with the baffle in. Very snappy, very loud and aggressive. This bike does have a big cam in it also, so you can hear it chopping. Anyway, I'm Bill with BLR Tuning. If you guys need work done on your bike, you know where to find us. Peace.